they really want to get this kill on the Defiler, but as soon as that ultimate goes off, they won't do anything. Will they try to capitalize on this? Yes, they will. Twista playing that Russian hack, got that last kill. Whistler is trying to do something, but there's not much he can do. Blacksmith, though, just charging in against this Whistler. He does see the Voodoo Gesture, so he will probably just look to back down, as no one on the Halberd team has any form of high health right now. But definitely a successful team fight for the Halberd team, and that is definitely what they want right now. I mean, it just makes the transition to endgame so much easier, and I mean, just get Predator farmed. Unfortunately, though, Predator did get killed early on, but I mean, they did get the kill on several of the important heroes from the Legion team. I think the only one surviving was Voodoo Jester and Witchlayer. So that was a clear-cut victory for the Halberd team anyway. But yeah, so just Predator still, I mean, he's sitting at 2 minutes steady. He's trying to pick up Arius, which is a great pick. It's always been pretty good on Predator. Not so much lately. Usually, you know, you'll see something like a Frostburn on him, but it's still a great pick. Like a Frostburn and Demonic Breastplate is great as well. But now with the recent buff actually of the Insanitarius, I'm hoping to see it more used. But
yeah, it's a good item, and I like seeing people pick it up, especially against a team like this who's very squishy. The attack speed that Pred gets is gonna make his killing power just that much more. And of course, having 400 life at a moment's notice is never a bad thing.
Yeah, I would like to see him pick up a Demonic Breastplate though, just so that Flint Beastwood can capitalize on attack speed as well. That would actually be pretty sweet. Now they do have, you know, along with that Blacksmith, a nice suck from Devour. He's gonna try to get Flint Beastwood, and Flint Beastwood will go down. Yeah, and Richard Hag just actually getting the kill on Forsaken Archer. That's pretty surprising, but she did use her ultimate. Devour dropping very fast, but so is Wretched Hag, and we see the Witchslayer ultimate coming off. The Silver Bullet just dropping. Oh no, they did not. Wow. Okay, I kind of missed that. Did he use the Silver Bullet? Or was I just out of something? Yeah, he did use the Silver Bullet, but did not kill anyone. Nice escape from Wretched Hag, just barely escaping from that Graveyard Sun. She has picked up a Sustainer, so she will probably be going for that Nullstone. But you know, looking at the rest of the team and the stats, gold per minute wise, everyone is actually in the game doing fairly well. I mean, all the support, no one's below 100 gold per minute, even the supports. So yeah, definitely what you want. I mean, let's see, the lowest gold per minute is actually that Witchslayer, who's sitting at 130 gold per minute, so he's not doing bad by any means. It looks like he will be getting a push tablet, tablet of command actually. So a great pickup. I sincerely love that item on pretty much any on any support hero, as it just so effective. You can use it as initiation, you can use it as escape, you can just use it simply for extra movability or maneuverability, and you know, just a great item overall. And so yeah, I'm just gonna see how this turns out. I mean, we're getting later and later into the actually later stages of the game, and we're seeing the advantage clearly on the Hellborn team right now, with a 9,000 experience lead and a 2,500 gold lead. So yeah, definitely doing good in that team. So I'm gonna have to see how this turns out as the action has calmed a bit. So just looking quickly at the Legion team heroes, I mean, again, they're not doing badly by any means. We have like Defiler, who is the highest gold per minute in the game. She's sitting at 330 gold per minute, which is really solid. I mean, she has picked up a Shaman's Headdress, she has picked up a Void Talisman, along with her boots and bottle. So she's doing great, really. Especially, you know, against that Predator, a Void Talisman is pretty much essential to get that small amount of burst, actually that quite large amount of extra burst damage you can get from that ultimate before you die. And you know, not getting a lot of health, I would actually really recommend trying to get a lot of armor to reduce the incoming damage instead of getting health and just raise his. unfortunately, though, Devourer can't do much. We see a kill on bottom lane. Witzer, getting a bit confused there, getting the kill with a silver bullet. And the kill was on Flint, so definitely, great for them. That's what they need to do. They need to kill off the carry players, or off the Hellborn team. And just looking at the carry players for the Hellborn team, I've said that they're not doing bad at all, and they are not. I mean, Twista playing that Wretched Hag, 5 gold per minute. I mean, Wretched Hag, they're of course not by any means. She's of course only a semi carry, but she can pretty much wreak some havoc as well. But the Predator he's steadily going upwards. I mean, he has 234 gold per minute and rising. Flint has 266 gold per minute and rising. So yeah, they're doing a solid work. We do see Predator. They do know that he's here. Will they initiate? That is the question. Devourer is in the middle woods, so they did. Oh wow! But he is spotted by that Aurora. So definitely good job by Louis playing that Andromeda, and just using that for scouting, and like you should. Anyway, so yeah, like I was saying before, I mean, Devourer getting health on him is pretty much you kind of have to, really, and with that cadaver armor, you kind of do unintentionally anyway, and so that's not really much you can do about that. But again, on this Defiler, I would love to see some more defense-oriented items. Instead of health gaining items, and we do see a nice, actually not a nice hook, it was an illusion. I mistook that for the real one. But we see some initiation. That's Asakata coming out after the Defiler ultimate. Predator's just dropping so fast right now. That's what they want. But again, Defiler, Wretched Hag getting the kill onto Voodoo Gesture, but they're just gonna drop. The Hellborn team is in a bad position right now. We see a hat trick onto that Devourer. That is really what they want. They're just closing up the gap between the two, and the only one left is Blacksmith for the Hellborn team, and they're gonna get this tower, no doubt. There's nothing the Hellborn team can do about that, and I would not be surprised to see if they actually go for a push on the second tower as well. Actually, it looks like they will not. Looks like they would port out Forsaken getting that farm bottom. Now, talking about late game, I mean, Forsaken Archer. She definitely, I mean, is a very good carry late game, so it's not that. But I mean, if they do manage to get her out farmed, so much that she can with the other two really good carries from the Hellborn team, then this could actually turn. This could actually be a very interesting game then. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, but fortunately, it could be quite a long one then as well. As we see this go back and forth, I would kind of expect the Hellborn team to capitalize more on this. Unfortunately, Predator is getting shut down, and there's not much they can do, which is, well, again, unfortunate for the Hellborn team, because that's really what they need. Looking at looking at the farm, Forsaken Archer actually has the second best gold per minute in the game. So the Legion team is doing great when it comes to that. They're they got the two most farmed heroes in the game with the Defiler and Forsaken Archer, and that's the two heroes they want farm on. So that's definitely going to do a lot for them. When it comes to the only problem they have is sort of initiation. Now they can use the Devour Hook for initiation, of course. There's nothing wrong with doing that, but you kind of want some overall team initiation. And no, they don't really have any hero like that. I guess. Well, scratch that. Witcher has gotten a portal key, so scratch whatever I just said. They do have that initiation. Witcher with that portal key is very strong because of his CC abilities. He has an inventory now, so he's gonna go and scout some in the Hellborn woods. He is followed by a Devourer and a Voodoo Gesture. They could probably do quite a lot because Witcher does have his silver bullet, his ultimate, and he has yet to finish his push tablet, unfortunately. But I mean, yeah, the portal key does take precedence over that push tablet right now. Oh, okay. Oh, by the way, Jack, I know this is in the middle of a stream, but is your microphone working like in the stream or in the? All right, great. So it doesn't seem like I'm talking to myself when you say something like that. But anyway, we see again nice tower pushes from the Legion team, and like Jack mentioned, we see an ult onto Wretched Hag, which is of course a great. With you got several ultimates that nice save from Devourer on that Defiler. But it looks like wow, Voodoo Gesture and Rich are getting caught. They will most likely drop. Yeah, both of them will drop. And this actually is a bit of a turnaround, but we do see, wow, they're just dropping the Legion, the Hellborn, the carrier. People are just dropping like flies right now. 3 people down, and that's including Predator. So Predator is not having a good game this game. Predator is really just, he's getting focused on, which is good. That is what the Legion team has to do, because Predator is the biggest threat when it comes to competing against that Defiler and Devourer. So he is the biggest threat by all means, but yeah, I mean, Flint Beastwood, I'm not sure how farmed he is. He does have a shrunken head, but he has no real form of DPS. Even when it comes to auto attacks, I mean, a Defiler will out DPS him with her spells as well. But it's quite interesting to see. Looking at the items, the individual items, the Devourer has picked up a Helm of the Black Legion. He just did something, but I'll. Yeah, and of course she has that Frostwolf skull right now as well. So, you know, with that Geobane, she's gonna be a force to be reckoned with, of course. And Voodoo Jester, not much. Pretty much everyone, a lot of heroes on the Legion team has gotten a some form of magic defense. I mean, even Voodoo Jester has gotten the Mystic Vestments, and pretty much the only 2 heroes who have not gotten it are Forsaken Archer and Witchslayer. It's not too strange. I mean, the only strange pickup is, of course, on the Voodoo Jester, but you know, it is a pretty good item. I mean, it works against so many of these abilities. I mean, like the Money Shot, the Flare, of course, the entire Wretched Hag arsenal. So it's a really, really great item. And all right, so going over the Hellborn team items real quick, we're seeing Wretched Hag, like we said before, she has picked up a Null, which is good. I mean, pretty the few things that can trigger it is amongst those are like the Devourer is a good thing, because he's one of the few who can hold her down long enough to kill her. So, but yeah, the Hellborn team and the Legion team do have considerable amounts of CC. Now we're seeing some grouping by Kongor. They're trying to bait them out. Actually, are they really trying to get him? That's the question. We are seeing initiation in the middle lane. Yeah, Flint Beast was just gonna drop right away. Forsaken Archer in a bad position, but triggering her Nullstone, so now that Silver Bullet did not come out. Kongor still being attacked, so Defiler really wants that Kongor kill, but Defiler in turn, well, yeah, she just regens that health right away with that because of her ultimate. The only one that for Predator will most likely go down as well. Unfortunate, yes, absolutely. Kongor is still alive though, and I'm pretty sure that. Oh, actually, scratch that. Wretched Hag might actually be able to get out of this alive. I wanted to say that the Legion team might want to capitalize on this, because not a lot of. Oh wow, can they get the kill on Wretched Hag? No, they cannot. Very, very fortunate for her at least. But they will now get the kill on Kongor, which is a great pickup for them. I'm gonna assume that someone like Defiler is gonna pick it up, because wow, Defiler actually also picking up a Frostwolf skull. So we have 2 Frostwolf skulls on the Legion team. Not too sure about how I think about that. Really, it does give some sort of it does give a lot of survivability. So it is really a great item overall. But you know, I guess there are better form of tanky items and survivability items other than that, because she can't really capitalize on the auto attack or the attack modifier of the Frostwolf skull with her with the fact that she does have a Void Talisman. But I mean, it's not a bad item by any means. But you know, in the Hellborn team, yeah, I mean, it does. I mean, she has a pretty considerable amount of auto attack damage as well for being a Defiler. I mean, she just now picked up a Mighty Blade as well. Gonna see what she does with that. It could be several things. It could actually be even a Shrunken Head, but we see, you know, they're just everyone's just grouped up in mid when it comes to the Legion team heroes. Otherwise, I mean, just the lead is in the Legion teams. I mean, we've seen the lead just get switched so many times. We've seen the Hellborn take the lead so many times. We've seen the Legion team take the lead so many times that this really is a very, very fun game to watch. I mean, it's an incredible I was gonna say honor to cast it as well. I mean, it's not every day you get to cast something